Taylor, what are you doing? Oh, you know there's cancer in that cereal?
Would you relax? The glyphosate levels are so low in that bowl of cereal that I would have to eat 20 pounds a day in order to be at risk for cancer. That EWG article wasn't even peer-reviewed. It's complete bullshit.
In August of 2018, the Environmental Working Group, or EWG, released an article which stated that after testing 45 popular breakfast cereals, 43 of them contain more than 160 parts per billion of glyphosate, the main ingredient found in Roundup weed killer, which the EWG considers this level too dangerous. While all of the glyphosate levels tested are actually below the EPA's permissible exposure limit of 30,000 parts per billion, the EWG is arguing that this EPA safe limit is far too high and that these cereals are carcinogenic for our children. Naturally, this article and the subsequent media storm is now causing large concern for American families.
Why does glyphosate show up in our cereal? As mentioned, glyphosate is an active ingredient in Roundup to prevent weeds from growing. Glyphosate is the most heavily used herbicide on Earth, and almost 300 million pounds are sprayed on American farms each year. Its use has grown significantly between 1992 and 2016. Glyphosate works by binding tightly to the soil, preventing roots of nearby plants from taking root. It is sprayed mainly during fallow times, meaning that no wheat crops are present, and it is rarely used while the wheat crop is growing. However, glyphosate can, and occasionally does, find its way into the wheat, barley, or rye grown on those fields. The use of glyphosate is widely considered the best way for wheat farmers to produce a profitable harvest. Currently, there are no alternative herbicides that are as effective.
The controversy here does not lie in the glyphosate levels in cereal, nor the discrepancy between the EWG and the EPA. Rather, the issue with this entire media frenzy lies in the skeptical science used to determine the unfounded conclusion that these cereals are carcinogenic. The article released by the EWG was not a peer-reviewed scientific paper, nor did it include how glyphosate levels were determined, nor any scientific backing for their proposed permissible exposure limit of 160 parts per billion, a concentration nearly 200 times less than that prescribed by the EPA.
There is not enough scientific data in the EWG study to say conclusively that the glyphosate found in grains is dangerous to public health. Every day we are inundated with products that contain carcinogens. And while we should treat these with concern, we should not be scared by the rhetoric that isn't backed by science. So you can rest assured, moms of America, those Lucky Charms are still considered safe. For now.